Amanda Abbott, Sarah Auntie, Akose Akolani.
It is graduation day at the Standard College of Nursing in Falls Church, Virginia. Over 100 students are getting degrees to become licensed practical nurses and registered nurses. Standard College of Nursing has an annual enrollment of over 500 students, and since its founding in 2001, it has trained and graduated over 2,000 healthcare professionals. And the person behind this institution that has made a name for itself in the training of healthcare professionals in the United States is a Liberian, and a young Liberian too, refugee from the Civil War, Dr. Isibor Joy Nosegbe.
I was born and grew up in Yekepa. And as many Liberians, the Civil War forced my family and me to flee under very dangerous circumstances. I know prior to the war, I always wanted to be a medical doctor, but being a refugee with very low income, I decided to go into nursing. And so I went through the nursing assistant training. Once I completed that program, I decided to go back to school and got my LPN, licensed practical nurse, and then went back at my RN.
And she literally worked her way from the very bottom to the top of the nursing profession.
I was working at a long-term care setting as a CNA, and once I got my LPN, I got a promotion, and once I got my RN, got a promotion. So I went from being a CNA to being the director of nursing at the facility.
As director of nursing, she noticed something that set her on the course to opening a school to train nurses.
In my role as the director of nursing, I hired new nurses and had to train the new nurses. And along that way, I saw the need to establish a nursing education program.
And she worked to bring her vision to reality.
My dad was an entrepreneur. He owned multiple businesses in Liberia. And at a very early age, we learned essential business skills from my dad. So the business acumen combined with my passion for education, I thought about creating an education program. So what I did in 2001 was apply to the Board of Nursing and develop a curriculum to train nursing assistants. Then in 2007, we added the practical nursing program. We got approved by the board. The students kept asking, well, we really love the training that we're receiving. Are you going to have an RN program? And so in 2011, we received the approval for the RN program. So fast forward to now, that's how we started, and that's how we ended up with the institution that we are now.
Today, Standard College of Nursing is by any measure a thriving institution with a faculty of over 32 instructors.
We have over 50 employees. We have experts. We all go through different certifications just to make sure that we keep up with the trend, making sure that the students get what they need to be successful.
Standard is also licensed to train nurses in virtually every state.
The program is accredited by the APHES, which is the Accrediting Bureau of Health Education Schools. The institution is certified to operate by the State Council of Higher Education from Virginia. We are approved by the Board of Nursing, and the institution is also a participating member of the National Council of State Authorization for Reciprocity Agreements. What that is, in a nutshell, is an agency that allows Standard College to enroll students in all 50 states except California, because we do offer some of our educational program in a distant format. Yeah. So you could have students from out of state enrolling in our program.
And Standard has programs specifically designed to improve the performance of individual students.
Every class has a tutor assigned that is available to assist students outside of the class. Also, the instructors, the primary instructors of the courses, they are also available after class hours to meet with students. And some students may want this one-on-one meeting to just sort of explore and see where they're going wrong. So they have this very strong support. We also offer flexibility unlike other schools. Again, we have morning classes, we have evening classes, we have weekends. So depending on the students, potential students' circumstances, they get to choose which class suits their schedule. And so that way they can come to school and still maintain a work and family at home. In addition, we have abundance of resources, electronic resources. We have state-of-the-art simulation lab that the students can come in and try to apply what they've learned in the classroom. We have virtual simulations that the students can also engage with. Over 80% of our students pass on the first attempt for both programs, and we've had a very strong NCLEX performance. And I'm very pleased to say that the first quarter of the NGN NCLEX, our practical nurses, we have 40 students test within the last 90 days. 38 of them passed the first time, so that's a 95% pass rate. We're still getting data from the RN program. So far, we've had 3 of the students test because they just graduated, and all 3 of them have passed, so that's 100%. So we're ready, and we're very proud of our licensure pass rate.
Dr. Isibor Nosegbe, founder, CEO, and president of Standard College of Nursing, making Liberia proud.